I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. In last week's column, I suggested that all of our personal losses, such as the death of a loved one, have a financial aspect to them. These may range from a severe reduction in family income because of a divorce or the death of a wage earner to the complexities around an inheritance or other financial gain, to the need for someone who has never dealt with family finances to take over managing the money. Whatever the circumstances might be, a common denominator is that survivors are faced with making money decisions and dealing with finances while they are grieving. Over the years, I've supported many clients through these times of loss and transitions such as divorces, death of parents or spouses, business failures, and natural disasters. Here are some of the things that I have learned in helping people through those. The first is paying attention to money matters even in the first days following a loved one's death is not unfeeling, disrespectful, or a sign that someone isn't grieving. It's a necessary part of the financial consequences that come with such a loss. Second thing is that everybody grieves differently, and at times it may be hard to witness someone's mourning. Even in a business or financial context, tears and other expressions of emotion are not necessarily excessive or inappropriate. It may be helpful for an advisor or other professional to suggest taking a break. It's almost never helpful to minimize or avoid someone's feelings because of the listener's own discomfort. And that happens a lot. Third, it's possible and even desirable to temporarily set aside deep emotions, focus on financial or legal matters that need your attention, and then move back into your emotions. I remember doing this, what I call bookmarking, years ago to deal with my sadness and anger when my former wife and I were working with a mediator to settle the financial terms of our divorce. During the mediation sessions, I was able to focus on the negotiations. During the breaks, I'd go home and beat on a pillow with a foam bat, discharging my anger and doing so in a very physical way without hurting anything or anyone, including myself. Then I could go back to the next session and discuss the terms and situations with reasonable objectivity and calm. Fourth, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. A trusted friend might help with essentials like notifying insurance companies or organizing financial information, prioritizing tasks, and supporting you generally, while you're coping with pressing financial decisions that just can't be put off. I have at times accompanied clients to appointments with estate attorneys just to serve as a backup brain in case they have trouble focusing. Fifth, grief isn't a problem to be solved. It's a process to be lived through, whatever form it may take. It's a major transition, and any transition includes at least 3 stages: an ending, a period of passage, which is when we regulate and adapt to the change and what's going on. It's usually a messy period. And then finally, a new beginning, a new normal. In the ending and passage of a transition, it's really important to reach out for help and guidance. Many financial therapists and financial planners are certified financial transitionists, known as a CEFT. They have specific training and tools to help people move through the financial aspects of grieving. Number 6, listening is sometimes the most valuable form of support. Whether you are meeting with an attorney or an accountant as the executor of a loved one's estate, working with a financial advisor, or spending time with family and friends, being heard matters. It is appropriate and reasonable to expect to be listened to with respect and not dismissed with platitudes. Telling the story of your loss is part of the process of grieving. The financial consequences and impact of a loss are part of that story. Thanks for listening.